Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Yes, welcome back to the Kop TV, your first fan cam of the evening as Liverpool win at home, or do they, for the first time this year. Liverpool 2, Red Bull Leipzig 0. Please remember, guys, don't go anywhere without liking and subscribing if you haven't already. I'm joined by one of the channel regulars who's buzzing to come back on tonight after a first win in what seems like years. He's also wearing, I'm going to go for the 80.
You say to do this all the time. You should remember this. This should be
84 away.
Yeah, I get. Yeah.
There you go. Jamie Lane says, yo, Alex and Welford. Come on, you Red, says Harvey. Welford, aka Finn, actually. That's what I should call you. Let's talk about tonight. A great win, 2-0. Really impressive, especially in the second half. But the first half, we were wasteful, but you've got to be happy. Liverpool go into another Champions League quarter-final.
Yeah, massive. And it's just so good to see like a proper performance. And it was like, the first leg, it was the exact same again. Like, it was a proper Liverpool performance, proper confidence. Wasn't on the edge of my seat at many points at all, especially when they were attacking, I think. And for me, Liverpool just showed the class, showed how good they can be and how professional and how proper Liverpool they can be, like last year, where they get the job done. Very confident, individuals played very well. Certain people in the pitch, like I feel like you can't criticise anyone, and everyone was on the best game. Maybe not the best, but good enough to play Leipzig. And Leipzig were a shadow of the team I seen earlier on in the group stage of the competition and last year. And I feel like for me, Liverpool, I've got to take a lot of credit. It wasn't that they were bad. It was more that Liverpool were just too good, you know what I mean? And for me, solid performance by Liverpool. It actually makes me happy to come on here for once and not be, wanting to smash everything up, because it's for the past week since being thingy. But what I say is, let's get Anfield over to Hungary, please, because we're just different class over there. It's something in the atmosphere or the weather just changes the players. It's mad.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to change the postcode of the Puskas Arena to L4 just to make us feel a bit more at home.
I know.
Love that, though.
It's mad. We do so well.
Love that. We've literally won more games in Hungary than we have in England this season, and it's just a crazy stat. Hart says Fabinho, man of the match. Yeah. I mean, for me, Welford, I reckon it's between. Hang on, where is he again? Wait there.
He's back. Is he not took him off? Did you have to?
It was this man right here, Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips or Fabinho for me, bro. Who's your man of the match?
You know what? I said this as well. I said Fabinho. We've been saying for so long. Every time we come on, me, Darren, Doyle, we all say it that when we see that Fabinho back in the midfield, I feel like you can see a different side of the team in the attacking threat, the midfielders, and it showed massively. I feel like for me, I pointed it off on me watch along. Thiago and Wijnaldum were playing like in the gaps of the front three. You know what I mean? Like in the gap of Jota and Salah. Gini was there, and it works so well. And Fabinho, mate, he's other class. He's so good. Like, he is definitely one of the best defensive midfielders you get around this day and age. He is ridiculously good, and again, he just intercepts everything, and he does it so easy, and he's just amazing. But for me, I'm gonna. I don't know. Yeah, I know what. Put Davis Hunt back on. Fab and Nat shared by the match. I can't choose. Nat Phillips. I want to know how many headers he made. Everything. It was just oof.
Honestly,
you know what?
Like I said,
every game he's getting better. Every game he gets better. So good. And for me, I agree with David. I can't split them. Both of them were absolutely phenomenal, and both 9.9 performance out of 10. Phenomenal. So good.
Yeah, did win every single header. I think McManaman touched on that. I mean, this guy is our best defender right now, best central defender. Nat Phillips,
definitely.
And Doyle was getting on to me actually, but you know this, you know how much I love this dude. I've been shouting his name, bro, this season, so I'm happy that people are saying it finally. Right, the team was impressive. The lineup itself was impressive. I think we all were just so excited to see Fabinho in midfield.
Then I seen two centre halves as well as him. I was like, oh my god, it's finally happened. You know what I mean?
It's finally happened, and I think now. Listen, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to look forward too much. But if we can have Fabinho in that midfield from now until the end of the season, I'm not gonna just gas it here. But we can get top 4. We can get top 4 if Fabinho is sitting in front of them defenders from now until the end of the season.
Fair enough, and it's showing definitely promising signs. But for me, I feel like they just bottled it too much the past 4 weeks, I'd say. I think for me, and I totally agree where you're coming from with that confidence. But the only reason, again, I said it, didn't I, when we were on this, the first, like I said, I'm not getting too confident before we ended the show. I said the exact words, I'm not getting too confident. And it happened, and we went to Leipzig, did what we needed to do, did the business, and we thought, you know what, we can maybe get a couple of runs, and just got absolutely battered from there on. But for me, what Luke just said there, I said it. I've been saying it so long. As soon as Fab gets back in, you will see a different Thiago. And I've even said it on a group chat that I'm with my mates earlier today when I've seen he was on. And again, we've seen it. I know it wasn't his best performance we'll ever see, but it was a solid performance by Thiago. And I'm not hyping him up like you see United fans hyping Bruno or Luke Shaw after they make 2 passes. I'm not. I'm just saying what we've seen at Thiago. You know, what we've seen at Thiago has been too not good enough for our standards and for his standards himself. But to see him have a solid performance. That's the word. It's solid. It's not like wow, but it wasn't like, oh, come on, mate. He was quick on the ball. His tackling was good. He didn't make too many fouls. Solid. He looked like he fitted in there perfectly. And for me, when Fabinho, I think it just took off his mind, like defensive work. I know we don't expect him to not defend, but you know what I mean? He just like, it gives a bit of pressure off him for not having to get back as much, you know what I mean? Because you know we've got one of the best around at doing the intercepts and the tackling. And for me, and Wijnaldum, the 2 next to Fabinho were class. And the midfield won us that game, in my opinion. The battle in that midfield, they won it. They were quick on the ball, winning second balls, and they were great.
Yeah, Liverpool into another Champions League quarterfinal. Just before you go and we get Doyle on, how good was it for you to see Jurgen Klopp smiling there and celebrating that second Mane goal? And at that point, obviously, you know that the tie's over. They would have needed 5 in the last 15. He finally, I would say for maybe the first time this year, he's actually, because you can't really celebrate the first leg goals too much.
Yeah, because it's not over. I know,
But tonight, you finally saw him show those beautiful teeth.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, again, I said it last week tonight, he needs to be criticised when he needs to be, but he needs to be praised a lot today. The perfect team. Couldn't get it any more spot on. I thought Naby was great against Fulham, but he can't be playing another game because he played 90 minutes, and for him, he could break a leg by walking down the stairs. So you know what I mean? It's like you can't risk playing him in a big game when he's played 90 minutes. And the team was spot on for me today. And I feel like for me, and as you said, the one thing you want to see, the rumours going around is getting sacked, people want him out. It's horrible to see as he covered in such a bad way, and there's more news coming down on your club, and you're all in the mud a bit. We've been awful all this year. But to get out of the league, to fresh competition, our competition, may I say, just to get out of that league, to get back into this competition, to perform like that is great. And for me, Klopp deserves all the credit. And I know certain players as well do, but Klopp, team spot on, drilled a very good tactic wise and drilled into players. And for me, as you said, to see Klopp smile after this rough patch and to see what he's been through, what the team have been through, the rumours, it's amazing to see. And Liverpool deserved that, and he did very well. And for me, and the fullbacks as well, I know they like to attack and that, but it was a very good performance by them. I think they didn't go forward too much, but I think everyone had at least a 7 or 8 performance out of 10. They were all phenomenal and all very confident performance going into the Premier League, as you said. But I still think top 4's off the card. Sorry to put a downer on that speech, but that's my opinion in it.
Fair play. Listen, Welford, Finn, go and subscribe to
Pleasure,
Welford
boys.
TV.
Pleasure always is.
Thank you for your fan cam. We'll see you again on Monday night after Wolves.
Big game. Gotta win there.
Big game, huge game tonight. Liverpool in the quarterfinals again. Take care, Welford.
Is right.
See you soon, mate.
See you later. Nice one, lads.
Nice one, bro.